We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. But before I do that, I do have an obligation. We got to choose a payout here. We're going to be cashing out 44,000 plus channel points off to Dimwit, and we're going to start the predictions right now for Leviticus versus dmhero. All right. Predictions are open now. 5 minutes. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, folks, as we've got about 2.5 minutes left for submissions here, it's 53% of the points going to dmhero, 47 for Leviticus. More people betting on Leviticus, and a couple of 5,000 point bids. John Nash going for dmhero, Maine Coon Cat going for Leviticus. It's the 3 seed versus the 7 seed. I don't believe these two have met before in competitive play.
Yeah, if memory serves right, that's a correct assessment. This is another new matchup happening. We'll see how this goes. In the weekly checkups, it's quite even to see them go toe to toe. So this is going to be interesting.
I'm just verifying that really quick here. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we had dmhero just stomping on his opponents, going first against Tetra, taking that to 0, and then against Sarah, our sub player, who gave him a little bit of a fight there, going 2-1. Meanwhile, Leviticus, he really did go after his opponents, just taking both matches with 2-0, just making sure that there wasn't anything left of them.
I've been corrected, and dmhero is correct. Back in July, these two met. 6 seeded dmhero versus 11 seeded Leviticus. Leviticus took that 2 games to 1.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think that was before my time, so that's why I don't remember it.
Back in the before times. We've been told that dmhero is smugly preening. Cat. So it'll be dmhero versus Leviticus. Leviticus not on cam. I think we're just waiting for readies from folks here as we are in the closing seconds of our predictions. Leviticus with 15,000, dmhero with 12.9 thousand. And a big wager. Who wagered 7,500? Maine Coon Cat wagering quite a bit here. Leviticus looking to get to his second finals. dmhero also looking to get to his second finals. So let's see what happens here as these folks are ready. And here we go. We're off.
And we're off.
dmhero rocking a Def Leppard inspired Dr. Mario shirt, it looks like. Both players here off to a pretty good start early on. Leviticus has already opened up the left side of his board with that quad clear. And Leviticus very, very good at sniffing out 3 and 4 clears on his board.
Yeah, dmhero with a little bit of problems there on the right side. I think he had a misflip on double yellow, and that's been just paralyzing that right side.
Great drop combo by Leviticus as he's down to 24 viruses, taking an early double-digit lead and a great tuck clear. And now I think he's going to go for that tuck triple and down to 18. Really quick and efficient, but now you're leaving yourself a lot of viruses on the top of your board.
Yeah, he had to just play around that garbage that's left on column 4, and you get rid of the rest of the board, but now it's going to increase your drop time.
Leviticus already near single digits, now in single digits. 16 viruses to go for dmhero as he's getting double reds, doesn't really have anywhere to put them, and a little bit of hesitation as he gets them locked in. 16 viruses to go for dmhero, now 4 for Leviticus. No blue on Leviticus's board right now, though.
Yeah, Leviticus is about to be out of this, just some reds in order to do so. But of course, Mario not letting them go. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3.
And out at a minute 49, and a pretty big lead after 10. dmhero's struggling early on here in 10, but now down to 11 viruses. Now down to 10. He's also looking at single digits, but a horizontal triple early on 11 by Leviticus. Who's very, very firmly in the driver's seat.
Yeah, dmhero trying to go for lots of aggressive combos from what I've been seeing, and not working so far. But he's going to have to keep the exact same pace to try and close the gap.
Suddenly, dmhero out to 23 with a good end game there, 48 to 31. He's down 17 viruses here. Not a margin you want to be behind, but one misdrop or one big quick efficient combo can really change momentum here.
Yeah, but dmhero struggling right now to find places to put any blues, and not really having a lot of ways to open up a board. Oh, there we go. Opening up some blues.
We'll go ahead and blame you for that one, Sean.
Yep.
33 viruses to go as dmhero trying to narrow that margin of 17 viruses here on level 11. Oh, a quick course correction by dmhero. Just quickly flicked that yellow-red off to the right. Really like that decision as it's 27 to 12 right now. Now 27 to 10, but Leviticus again out of yellow viruses. So every play is going to be interesting from here on out.
Yeah, just needing a lot of red, really 1 blue, and that's it. All that's left is red. I'm here with a bit of a split board right now. That center he needs to start playing around it, being covered with a lot of blue. That's not going to help also because he's not getting a lot of blue pills to play with.
No, but it does look like dmhero starting to really mount a comeback here. Although Leviticus out at about a 349. dmhero down to his last 8 viruses, but here comes Leviticus with those quick triple clears he's so good at.
Yeah, the quick starting levels, given that you can just see everything very compact on the top part of the board, that you can just go for those quick combos.
But there's extremely limited blue access for Leviticus. This might be the opportunity dmhero was looking for.
Yeah, as long as Dr. Mario keeps sending pills with one half that's blue, even that double blue, that's going to slow down Leviticus.
And Leviticus going to get rid of that garbage on his right side, opening up red. He's got a big red funnel, though. And again, blue virus is very hard to come by. He's drilling down to get to the next virus. And now down to 28. So it's a big margin as dmhero was struggling a bit to get out of 11. It's about a half a lap between these players.
Yeah, this is just Leviticus grabbing onto that early advantage and not letting go so far. So keeping it clean, keeping it quick, efficient, that's what you want to see.
And again, Leviticus is a very strong player. If he's very hard to stop if he does not make mistakes. But again, it's when those mistakes start happening, though, they do seem to happen in bunches, and that tilt can really affect you. Again, more so in the mental game than the actual game you're looking at.
And speaking of tilt, I think DM here is getting a little bit tilted with Dr. Mario because not a lot of red was coming around, and now it's pretty clean, but and having a more variety on the board.
And Leviticus is a bit hung up on his 8th column, but dmhero's cleaned his board up, really starting to mount that comeback. He is still down by about 24 viruses, but has a lot of low drop plays here that he can execute. He's going to execute one right here and get some stuff off the board. And again, we're just getting that board back into a clean state here. It's 25-3 here on level 12. There's no dimwit magic here as these players trying to get out of 12 as quickly as possible.
Yeah, dmhero trying to figure out ways to use those pills with blue halves, which he's trying his best to do creative stuff, but there's only so much you can do, and more so with this very compact board on the bottom.
Leviticus out at about 6.5 minutes. 2 levels to go for Leviticus. dmhero really starting to go to work, though. This is a strong end game here. Looking to just get the big thing is that yellow virus, and it looks like he's going to do a nice little tuck there to get everything off and out of the way, just has to clear some red garbage in one direction to start accessing that last blue. He's going to do it. It's going to be out right around 7:02. So a good end to 12 there, as it's only now a 15 virus margin.
Yeah, dmhero managed to bring down that advantage that Leviticus had. We still have this level and another one, so there's still a chance for dmhero to bring this back.
dmhero now down to 46 viruses and trying to maintain good color diversity on his board. Seems to be doing a pretty good job of it so far, as he is at 43-24. But now there's a blue staircase that's on that right side of the board that's going to be frustrating, and no blues coming either.
Yeah, and all that was coming there was yellows on dmhero side. Meanwhile, Leviticus not having a lot of yellows once again to play with, so there's not a lot of things he can do with those double yellows that are coming his way.
dmhero starting to go on a tear. 34 viruses to 12 now, and has pretty much cleaned his board back up. Just a small case of blue pills on his right side, and a big aggressive tuck there. Has some stuff sort of locked in. Great triple drop there. Puts him at 28. Leviticus down to his final 3 viruses here on level number 13, and now he's down to just a couple. And it looks like that drop play right there is going to put him out at 8 minutes 30 seconds as Leviticus continues to tear through this level block. dmhero not far behind, just needs to get some favorable RNG and he'll be there. But this is Leviticus just trying to sprint to the end here in this first game of 5.
Yeah, dmhero getting a little bit stuck there with this split board. Just trying to continue their trying to get done with level 13. Just try and bring it back on 14.
And now the big problem, if you're Leviticus, is you have a exclusively blue top line. You're going to have to get the blue off the board before you do anything else. It looks like he's starting to work on it. A good manufactured drop play there. And look at this drop combo. Going to turn that into a triple clear. Leviticus misplayed that yellow-red. That's a big deal. He's going to move that red off to the side. Now he's going to clear out the garbage. And now one of dmhero's coaches is here.
Yeah. Oh, and Leviticus is trying to just open up that right side.
I was going to say Leviticus is frozen time, but I like your analysis better. We're getting Leviticus's feedback, but here comes dmhero at about the 10-minute mark. But Leviticus right now is just, I don't think he can be caught. 19 viruses to go at the 10-minute mark here. Some folks are chanting for some magic to happen here in Leviticus's game. Leviticus down to his final 15 viruses and in just a really good position, John.
Yeah, this is just a point where you don't even need to... Oh, well, that was magic.
Well, we sped forward in time, and it looks like Leviticus in game 1 is going to rock a 10-minute, 40-second run. Absolute blazing fast.
Yeah, almost half a level on top of dmhero. Really, that's blazing
I'm
fast.
looking here. That is the third best semifinal time we've ever seen. So Leviticus hungry for that win, putting dmhero down 1-0 here as we go on to game number 2.
Yeah, definitely Leviticus showing us he wants a chance against Dimwit.
The best time, according or being asked by our chat, the record time is 10 minutes and 18 seconds by Dimwit. So maybe there's a sub 10 there.
Oh, that's five large levels in 10 minutes or less. That's
2 minutes a level.
Yeah, less than that.
All right. We have readies from both players. And we are off in the second game.
There we go.
Leviticus out of the gate a couple of seconds faster than dmhero. And dmhero really just needs to clear some blues, and we'll have a whole bunch of access to his right side. Or his left side, rather. Excuse me.
Yeah, meanwhile, Leviticus in the opposite situation didn't have a lot of access to blue viruses, so he's managing to open up a little bit of the board to have more variety.
And dmhero starting to work on cascading some stuff, getting that double yellow clear. I think that was his intent. Just trying to manage that garbage, and now you're going to see a lot more down pressing from dmhero as he has a lead of 3 viruses here as we're less than a minute into this first game.
Yeah, once again, Leviticus getting hit by not having a lot of access to blue, which there's a lot of in the bottom part of his board. So once those yellow viruses are gone, then it's going to be more flexible of a board.
21-20 right now. Now 20-19. Now 19-19. dmhero really holding off, doing a great job of holding off Leviticus as we get into the end game here on level number 10 for these players. 15 to go for dmhero, the 3 seed. 13 to go for the 7 seed Leviticus. This is the second meeting of these two. Leviticus is leading the series between these two, 1-0. But here comes dmhero. Now it's time to start addressing that right side. You almost have to go horizontal here.
Yeah, if you want to be somewhat efficient with these builds that are coming around, yeah, you want to go horizontal because this is very red dependent, and not a lot of red was coming around for dmhero.
dmhero saw the mistake he made. He's going to fix it with a drop combo, but he had an opportunity to get the 2 horizontal plays. That means Leviticus out at 10 at 2:03. dmhero still working on it, but now just needs to clear that one final blue virus. Looking like he's going to commit to the horizontal play here. Probably a good idea. But he misplays it. And now he's in danger of topping out. He's going to have to start working hard on this. Gets a bit of a reprieve, but he's going to have to open up for drops here, and he knows it.
Yeah, that was the problem of getting a red blue there. That would have opened up that red column that was just messing up the horizontal, but he wanted to not get rid of the blue that was right on the, beside it. So that was the problem that was conflicting there.
And that's opened up a huge lead here for Leviticus. He's up by over 20 viruses on level 11. Big unforced error there for dmhero.
Yeah, I was gonna say dmhero had started very cleanly, but yeah, the mistake happened there, and yeah, this opened up the chance for Leviticus to just to keep mounting up the advantage.
But dmhero still hanging in there, making some good tuck clears. One of the best at the game. I mean, dmhero also, his technical knowledge of the game is second to none, and one of the best versus players on the planet as well.
Yeah, he's basically been a staple on the versus tournament. He also has a very strong speed game, and don't discount him, but it's been just those small mistakes that have been making it a little difficult for dmhero to keep on track with Leviticus.
Although that said, dmhero has narrowed the gap here. It's 13-1, and we're looking for a blue for Leviticus, and we got it. Leviticus out at 4:13. 10 viruses to go for dmhero, and in a pretty good position to get out of here in a jiffy.
Yeah, dmhero got a red surge there that was just perfect timed because everything on the board was just red on the top line.
And dmhero, not a lot of yellow access, or I'm sorry, Leviticus not with a lot of yellow access. dmhero is looking to make a move here out at 4:43. The margin is only about 12 viruses. 12 viruses, very, very easily attainable. So not out of this game just yet. But Leviticus is starting to go here, starting to get access to some yellow. We're really starting to see him go to work.
Yeah, dmhero was very efficient on that level 11. Just taking a lot of doubles that one had to construct in order for them to work, but he did it very, very well.
34-26, 12 viruses between these two players. Leviticus starting to get creative with his clears because his blue access now a bit limited. dmhero now down to 30 viruses and really starting to play just all around his board here.
Yeah, not a lot of red for Leviticus, but playing very creatively around around the fact that everything is yellow on the top line.
And dmhero going for the split clear. I like that play. Down to 23 viruses, looking to come back here from being down by quite a bit. 22-15, and a good board. A lot of 0, 1, and 2 drop clears on the board. That may have looked like a misplay, but I guarantee you it wasn't. Now 18 viruses, 18-11, 17-11. And I think Leviticus holding out for that triple clear. He's going to get it. He's going to be down to 7. But dmhero not relenting, down to 13 viruses and keeping his board clean now as it's 12-6, and Leviticus about to get a big fat log there to put him down to 2. A big play there by Leviticus. He just needs blues, and suddenly he's out at 640. But dmhero has considerably closed this gap, John.
Yeah, and dmhero managed to keep it clean on this last level, just closing up the gap there. But I think he closed that. Okay, that's what he was going for. He was just building the red-yellow pill on another way.
All right, we are at the 7-minute mark, and it's about 9 viruses between these two players. That may have been a misplay by dmhero. Going to see what he does with that play. Looks like he's going to drop those yellows down, but he still has that one pill there. I think he's just going to do his best to work around it at this point, but it is only half a dozen viruses now, and now it's just 3 viruses, John.
Yeah, dmhero just playing around that. I think that he's looking to drop it. There we go. And just cleaned up that column 3 right away.
And 35 viruses now. dmhero looking to maybe finally take the lead here, but Leviticus still maintaining his lead. But now it is a 2-virus lead. Now it's dead even between these players. What an astonishing comeback made here by dmhero, not giving anything up. And now a big combo in limited space puts him at 26. Now he's just looking to take the lead. He's even it up. Can he get on top now? He's just within a single virus of Leviticus here at the 8-minute mark. And you also have to keep in mind, John, that dmhero started just a touch later than Leviticus.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a couple of seconds also on top of Leviticus, but it's been just dmhero being aggressive at this point. You know that sometimes you have to just turn the heat on, maybe make a couple mistakes, but so far the mistakes that dmhero has made on these last 2 levels have been very salvageable.
And dmhero has taken the lead. He took a very brief lead there. And it looks like he's going to retain it. He's going to hit single digits first, and he's going to clear another red and yet another red, and he's got a lead at 8-7 right now as these players approaching the end of this game. Didn't go for the 0 drop clear. Interesting decision.
Yeah, I mean, and dmhero is just setting up, trying to make it so he has access to everything and can just
it'll be
get rid of everything quickly.
It'll be 9-11 for Leviticus and 9-15 for dmhero as we go into 14. 60 viruses between a win for one of these players.
Yeah, this is as close as you can have it after going through 4 levels and being just a couple of viruses away and just 5 seconds from each other. This is as close as can be.
And a good drop play by dmhero puts him at 48 to 51. Leviticus dangerous popping out, but manages to get everything down. You know that was a dangerous play when John Nash has to die a little bit. We're approaching the 10-minute mark of this match, and it's a 1 virus lead for dmhero, but Leviticus hanging in there, trying to make this a 2-0 game. dmhero trying to even this series up at 1 apiece. As we have eclipsed the 10-minute mark, it is anybody's game right now. What a phenomenally close game. An amazing comeback mounted by dmhero, who was down by as many as 20 viruses at one point.
Yeah, but at this point now, Leviticus realizing, okay, dmhero is right behind me. I have to turn it up as well. And this opening up the advantage all the way to 10 viruses at this point.
And a tuck triple for Leviticus. He's now opened up a 12-virus lead on dmhero.
An elder. Whoa.
Yeah, Leviticus absolutely going on a tear here at another drop combo, though, for dmhero. It's 30-16 right now. Leviticus trying to definitively put this one away and get himself a big 2-0 lead. dmhero fighting to even this up 27-13. That left side really starting to become problematic if you're dmhero, not getting a lot of support to get that cleared out.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Leviticus needing a lot of yellow just to clear what's left there. Maybe thinking about, going from bottoms up. I think that's the strategy that Leviticus is going to go for.
And not a tuck triple, horizontal double rather for dmhero, but it's 2 viruses to go for Leviticus, and doesn't go for the drop play. Interesting. I think he's just trying to play conservative and just drive this one home. and Leviticus will be out at 11:36, which I believe is close to a hot time, but I don't think is quite enough of a hot time. But Leviticus, with an absolutely blazing fast level 14, puts dmhero down 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, being 2-0 up is where you want to be. Just hope to drive that this next match home. Be ready for the finals. Not tire yourself too much because, well, Dimwit is the one that's on the other side of the bracket. But dmhero now has to play 3 perfect games. Just stall Leviticus and bring it home.
dmhero saying in chat he had to throw those first 2 so he could do the reverse sweep. Rough. I've been reverse swept. I don't like it.
I don't like being in that situation, really. But I mean, if that's going to drive you, by all means, go for it.
But the dmhero calling a shot for the reverse sweep. So here we go. We're waiting on. We do have readies for both players. We're just getting a countdown from Benji. The winner of this will take on Dimwit in the finals.
Whichever one of these 2 players goes to the finals, it's going to be a blast.
And Leviticus looking for that horizontal early. He's going to get it. He's going to have to deal with that small section of garbage, but it looks like he's going to turn it into a combo. An early lead right now for Leviticus as it's now tied as these players starting early. But a great drop combo here from dmhero. That's going to put him 32 viruses to 32 viruses for Leviticus. Leviticus keeping pace. Although it's a varied board, but not a lot of easy access for 1-pill clears, which is always what you're looking for. But another good quad drop from dmhero that's going to put him at 24. And dmhero is extremely good at sniffing out those vertical to horizontal combos.
Yeah, that's exactly the strength of dmhero, which is going to make your game a lot efficient. A lot more efficient than the other players who just go for drops that are mostly vertical.
And it looks like clean boards for both players. A slight lead to Leviticus right now, 12-10, as we're at about 90 seconds through this first round in this third game. Leviticus is looking to take this one home and go to the finals. dmhero looking to fight for his tournament life here. He's got to win 3 in a row.
Yeah, but Leviticus not getting a lot of red, which is all that's left on his board. Meanwhile, dmhero has everything just open, one of each red and yellow, and yeah, he should be getting out of this really quickly.
Not quite a perfect clear, but as close as you can get at 1:50, and Leviticus not far behind. Leviticus out at 1:56, but the early lead after 1 round to dmhero.
Yeah, dmhero really no advantage at this point. Leviticus there with a big clear, keeping it to one virus of difference.
Still, and Leviticus has quickly evened things up, but dmhero has things set up. He's just waiting for the right virus, and there it is. He's going to go under 40 first, as it is 36-42. Leviticus a bit hung up. I think hunting for that yellow-red could have really just taken care of all of his problems on the left side. Chose not to go for it. Now 37-33, as dmhero really starting to get all those viruses up top and isolated off the board. A blue-yellow is what you're looking for column 8. But otherwise, dmhero doing an absolute raucous job right now. Under 30, but it's a slight lead for Leviticus. He's been able to come back after that early struggle in 11.
Yeah, earlier on, dmhero. Oh, that's a big misdrop there. Oh, well, he's going to have to address it really quickly so it doesn't mount into something else.
And it looks like he's already taking care of it.
Yeah, there we go. I was going to say dmhero was stalled a little bit by the RNG not getting a lot of red access, and that was some of the builds that he was getting. And now Leviticus doesn't have a lot of blue to play with on the top line.
Leviticus very dependent on yellow right now. Is trying to get creative and finding those last few blue pills and viruses to take care of. But the other one, the other blue virus, very much buried in row or column 8, 15 to 11 here as dmhero holding on to a lead as we hit the 4-minute mark.
Yeah, Leviticus having to deal with a bit of a traffic light situation on that right side, so that's going to take time. You have to just address it one by one. Meanwhile, dmhero just has access to everything on the board, just waiting for the right pills to get out of level 11.
Five viruses to 3 viruses. But it looks like dmhero going to be out with some nice RNG. 4 minutes, 24 seconds. A little bit of a struggle here at the end of Leviticus's level number 4, or rather level number 11. We don't play level 4 in this tournament at all. What am I talking about? And one virus to go. It looks like Leviticus going to be out at 4:47. So a big lead here for dmhero, and dmhero's plotting something, a good drop combo there down to 41. Really starting to go to town here on 12, John.
Yeah, dmhero just deciding, okay, I need to open up this advantage, and just does so with a big combo there, getting 10 viruses ahead of Leviticus at this point.
Leviticus stands strong though, 45 to 33, knows he's got to start getting aggressive with this play. And is going to get a 0 drop. Probably a good call, and he's going to turn that into another 1 drop. So a good sequence of events there for Leviticus. But he is still down by double digits as dmhero already under 30 viruses to go here on 12.
Yeah, Leviticus doesn't have a lot of places to go with those yellows, so he decided to just get rid of them with that 0 drop. It's what you want. You don't want to waste time on a drop, and even worse on a drop that's not even going to set up anything below it.
Meanwhile, dmhero is doing ABC, always be clearing. As we approach the 6-minute mark, he is almost through 60% of his levels, and a bit of a misplay, and he knows it. He saw that head shake. He is going to get that stuff cleared off of columns 2 and 3. But that red's got to go, and it is gone. But bought Leviticus a little bit of time, and he's taking advantage of it as he's only down by 4 viruses, John.
Yeah, dmhero is just getting stuck there with the RNG, not getting any yellows, and trying to play around it as best as he can. But there's only so much you can do up to this point where you only have yellow viruses, and well, that's all you need for Dr. Mario to send your way.
And it looks like Leviticus now a little bit frozen on 12 here. Was stuck on 13 viruses for quite some time. dmhero out at about a 640. 2 levels to go for dmhero as we get deep into this third game. Best of 5. dmhero currently leading. Looking to force a game 4.
Yeah, Leviticus having some conflicting combos right now that, I mean, he's had to drop some of them, creating garbage, but trying to deal with all of this cluster of viruses on that left-hand corner.
Leviticus working through it, getting garbage cleared off, has access to just about everything. I think the end game is to go for that, those 2 yellows on the bottom horizontally. So just really a couple of blues and a yellow, and we will see Leviticus get out of here. dmhero is starting to plot things at the top of 13 right now, and that'll be that was the pill. That was the pill to clear it out, and I don't think that Leviticus saw it, but it's 7:42 for Leviticus. But dmhero right now is at 37 viruses, a big lead, almost 20 viruses. So now dmhero on the other side of a 20 virus deficit.
Yeah, I mean sometimes in the case of Leviticus missing that combo, you just have a plan already plotted, and you don't want to stray off of it because trying to come up with other fancy stuff can result in misplays, and that would be even worse than just trimming whatever's left little by little.
Leviticus is going to town here. He's narrowed it down to about an 17-18 virus deficit. But dmhero just absolutely putting on the speed here and getting these double yellows like an absolute perfect time of convenience. Looks like he's going to go for the double to clear things out. Do you agree with that call?
Yeah, I mean, he had those reds that were vertical covered, so noticing that you can take out that red virus that was on column 8, which was partially covered by the yellow one on top, it's a great way to open up new lines of clearing those reds. So yeah, I would agree with that way of going.
I would tend to agree too. The vertical clears seem all too easy to be and enticing. But getting that stuff out that you otherwise couldn't access without clearing things around it, do it where you can. As 9 minutes and 14 seconds have elapsed on dmhero's clock as he gets into 14. 10 viruses to go for Leviticus, and he's in a pretty decent situation himself. The biggest problem looking to be column number 4.
Yeah, that column number 4 is also paralyzing that yellow horizontal that's just waiting to happen there. Oh, and I think that's backwards.
I think Leviticus was looking to maybe go horizontally on there. That would have opened up, that would have dropped that yellow down and cleared everything. So Leviticus now going to have to do a little bit of work to get out of 13. He'll have to do a vertical clear on that red virus. Meanwhile, dmhero, as we hit the 10-minute mark, 39 viruses to go to lock down a first win for him. And Leviticus going to be out at 10 minutes and 9 seconds.
Yeah, that's what happens with a single misplay there. Just it turns a great opportunity for combo into just having to go virus by virus as Leviticus ended doing there. But getting out of level 13 and just leaving it behind, trying to bring it back here on 14.
And Leviticus just trying to not get lapped at this point. I think he knows that, barring a mistake, that this one's probably going to be game 3 to dmhero. 20 viruses to go for dmhero. And dmhero's big struggle right now is not much access to blue.
Yeah, and that's Spire, which he's addressing. So as long as he can play creative around it or start clearing it when the right pills come around, that's going to be what the dmhero wants to do at this point.
11 viruses to go for dmhero and a pretty strong setup. Not really any problem areas on his board. He's got this well under control. That blue virus with the garbage on it, not that big of a deal. I think he's going to commit to that. He's going to commit to clearing the garbage off of the blue. I can at least predict that correctly. 2 viruses to go here for dmhero, and dmhero will be out of this match at a time of 11:35. A solid time, and really just couldn't be caught throughout most of that match.
Yeah, this was the other way around. A couple things that went wrong on Leviticus' side, and now dmhero playing very cleanly, not a lot of problems, and just bringing the first game to his tally.
No score for no score. I don't know what I'm talking about. No time for either player, obviously, because they've reset their timers. I just see zeros next to each other and think no score. We've got game number 4. Leviticus shaking that off, ready to go. It looks like so is dmhero for this 4th game. And the other thing you got to start thinking about is one of these players is advancing, but now there's 4, maybe 5 games. You got to start thinking about fatigue, because you wouldn't think about it much playing a simple puzzle game, but you get into these competitions, and once you're out of the other side of them, it is exhausting.
Yes, well, we've seen playing just the early rounds is pretty exhausting, and that's only going for three games at a time, and I mean just going 5 for a 5 or a whole semifinal rounds. It's just crazy. It gets you tired.
A 5er is an hour straight of playing this game at a high level, with very few breaks between. So it's really definitely a mental game now as you get into these extra games. Game 4, obviously going to be critical for both players. At this point, if you're Leviticus, you want to close the door. dmhero, though, looking to just keep his hopes alive. And early on here, it's advantage Leviticus.
Yeah, Leviticus doing quick work of this board in level 10. Not having a lot of yellow available though at this point, so that's going to be the struggle so far. Meanwhile, dmhero having not a lot of yellow to play with either. So yeah, it's going to be a tale of who can get around the missing yellow viruses at this point.
dmhero hanging in there even with the questionable RNG being given to him, looking to go start clearing yellows underneath. And sometimes you just have to make that decision. Stuff's getting cleared underneath, and not a whole lot else to do about it. But I like this tuck cross, though. That's going to put dmhero at 12, Leviticus at 12. Taking a look at Leviticus's board, it's pretty relatively clean. Just a small spire of garbage, but nothing to panic on Leviticus's side of the board. As dmhero hitting single digits first, a bit of a misplay, but it's turned into a clear by Leviticus. Leviticus going to commit to some horizontal clears now, as it is 8 viruses to 8 viruses as we hit the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, Leviticus just going for the end game there. A little bit of buried red virus there on column 6, but maybe going horizontal on those blues that are on top could be the way to clean it up.
dmhero making a couple of big mistakes here. You could just see him shaking his head in disapproval of what's going on, but looks like he's going to be okay. Just needs a couple of reds of force to drop a 221 for Leviticus. And it's going to be 226 for dmhero. So 5 seconds, that's nothing too bad. 5 seconds is one and a half viruses.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to get some mistakes, these ones that put you only 5 seconds behind your opponent this early are what you're looking for. Just shake off the mistake that can happen and move on.
And speaking of mistakes, it looks like Leviticus having to deal with a bit of red garbage. Does get it cleared out, but that's given dmhero an opportunity to keep it close here. It's a 5 virus margin right now, even with that struggle that Leviticus was facing. And it looks like not a lot of red access is going to be the future for dmhero.
Yeah, I mean, also getting rid of a lot of yellow viruses that were on the top line, but opening up even more blues, which is not exactly what's needed right now. He needs access to red viruses, of which he only has 1.
dmhero looking for that red-blue and gets it. 21 viruses to go. Leviticus maintaining a good lead, but I do like the endgame board a little bit better for dmhero. There's a lot of 0-drop opportunities. Also probably hunting for that double yellow.
And here it comes. Beautiful.
Boom.
Just getting rid of 5 viruses at once.
That's a big T clear. Single digits now for dmhero as he gets another drop clear. That horizontal clear is all but inevitable on that right side as we hit the 4-minute mark. 5 to 8, but here comes Leviticus. He's now down to 4.
Yeah, this is just going to be who can get the right pills. Okay, dmhero going there with a great idea, just clearing up the blue-red.
Be at 423 for Leviticus, 422 for dmhero. dmhero holding on to a 1-second lead as we go into 12.
Oh, this is just as neck to neck as you want it to be. We'll see if they keep just trading blow for blow at the next level. But so far, dmhero is still keeping a little bit of an advantage of a couple of viruses.
42 to 40 right now. It is advantage Leviticus as Leviticus trying to close this one out.
Okay, yeah, make the commentator go wrong by just flipping that advantage there. And dmhero there with a dangerous misflip, but manages to clear it off.
dmhero, the thing about dmhero is, and this is from the versus play that he's just so affluent in, is he knows how to deal with these garbage situations. He knows how to deal with them quickly and efficiently, because garbage is pretty much the name of the game in versus play. As dmhero now cleans his board back up 27-24 here as we hit the 5.5 minute mark. But yeah, dmhero is one of the best players when it comes to
another mislip
making
there.
mistakes, and yeah, definitely a big one there. Not thrilled with that result, but still working around it. And again, this is what he's so good at.
Yeah, meanwhile, Leviticus just drilling down on that board. Mostly red is what's left to play with, but setting up there with a big, there we got big horizontal clear.
And dmhero now down to 14, but a good L clear, and then a big horizontal clear. Really just making the most of the situations right now, and a good tuck clear to drop down for 2 more. It's 8-6, and there's a lightning bolt from Leviticus as Leviticus is down to 4. dmhero now down to 3, now down to 2. It's 1 more red for Leviticus, and he'll be out of 12. dmhero just needs to clear out a little bit of garbage, and that's the play you need. 6:33 for Leviticus and 6:35 for dmhero as we go into 13. What a close game, even with the mistakes, these players keeping it amazingly close, John.
Yeah, dmhero had a couple of big mistakes there, but somehow just managing to stay right behind Leviticus. And now Leviticus has the advantage, but I mean, it's still anybody's game at this point.
Our chat popping for how close this one is right now. Leviticus opening up another lead, about a half a dozen viruses as he's starting to just really hammer on the down press. Gonna tuck that red-blue down into columns 4 and 5, and a good drop play puts him under 40 viruses to go. dmhero looking to really... dmhero getting some pretty unfavorable RNG, just trying to work his best with it, and clears out a whole bunch of stuff in one go.
Yeah, it was a big combo there by dmhero, just making sure to use as much of the pills that he was getting at that point. And Leviticus also getting hit by some rough RNG, not having a lot of ways to use blue, and most of the pills that have been coming his way were at least half blue.
It does look like he is starting to get the support, though. But as you see in the middle of dmhero's board, a big misplay. He got his colors wrong. That shows you it can happen to any player at any level. Just, you think you have it right, and suddenly that pill gets locked in, and you're screaming words I can't repeat here on our channel. But 16 viruses to go for Leviticus, and dmhero still hanging in there. 21 viruses to go. He gets his garbage cleared out, but it might be too little too late on that play. We'll see how he gets through these last 20 viruses, John.
Yeah, this might be the advantage that Leviticus needed to widen the time that he had on top of dmhero. So far, doing a great job clearing almost everything on his board. Or Leviticus just with a single digit number of viruses.
And dmhero starting to mount a comeback of his own here. He's going to get that horizontal clear and be down to 9-8. A little bit rougher of a board. An intentional misplay. I don't think that there's really anywhere for that double yellow to go. But thankfully, another double yellow clears it out. It's 7-6. And these players just looking to get something helpful. Those yellow blues not helpful for dmhero. And 4 viruses to 3 viruses. And that double clear. All Leviticus needs is a blue, and he's out. He's going to be out at 9-17. But let's take a look at dmhero's board. dmhero needing blue. There's 1 blue. He's got that double. That's huge. And dmhero is not going to be far behind at a 9-25, John, as we go into 14 in this 4th game.
Yeah, I mean, little by little, Leviticus opening up an advantage there, which is not something you want to hang on to what's left of this game. You want to keep just pushing, and don't give any openings to dmhero.
And dmhero now struggling. He's getting blues where he doesn't need them, but he's going to do a drop combo here. Opens up a little bit of blues on the middle of his board. and is going to drop a blue pill down for a one pill clear. 48-38, Leviticus trying to open this one up and put it away here. This is 14. There's no 15 here unless these players tie.
Yeah, at this point, this is the one level that you have to excel at. Don't make any mistakes. If you need to go a bit aggressive, then do so, but do it carefully, I guess, because there's no tomorrow for dmhero. Leviticus still could seal it here, but has a better chance than the dmhero. This is a life point for dmhero.
Yeah, and Leviticus has opened this up. He's up by quite a bit of viruses because dmhero was not getting anything to get any clears taken care of on the top of his board. He's going to turn that cross clear, though, into something beautiful as he's at 31. It's 16, though, for Leviticus here. Is Leviticus trying to start establishing an endgame strategy now. But dmhero still managing to hang in there, and another drop, another horizontal to vertical drop. He's so good at those. He's down to 21 and really starting to mount a comeback here, and it would be phenomenal if he could do it.
Yeah, I mean, we would all want to have a fifth match. I'm not sure that necessarily Leviticus wants that because, as we've said before, it gets pretty tiring. So he's just looking to seal this up and move on to the final against Dimwit.
And a horizontal clear that's opening up the board, though. But 4 viruses to go, now 3, and it's just a handful of reds between Leviticus and his third finals appearance, I believe. Here comes 1 red. Here comes 1 more red. So 2 more, and that's it. And there they come. 11:44 for Leviticus in a wild game 4. Advances to the finals. His third finals appearance. Looking to take home his first championship. What a phenomenal performance from both players. Close the entire way through. But it will be Dimwit and Leviticus in the finals.
Yeah, dmhero tried to keep up, but level 12 and 13 were the points where Leviticus just kept it clean, and a couple of mistakes here and there just opened up the door for Leviticus to just seal this match.
So Leviticus has had to pull off 2 consecutive upsets. He's taken down the 2 seed. He has taken down the 3 seed. Can he just take down all 3 Titans? We're going to find out here on the other side of this break. We're going to take just a quick 5-minute break. But before we do...
yeah, the exact same just hit us with 10 subs.
Thank you.
Thank you.